Afghanistan is reeling from one of its deadliest natural disasters in decades after a series of powerful earthquakes struck the country's eastern provinces. According to the Taliban authorities and local officials, at least 2,200 people have been killed and thousands more injured. The devastation was centered in Kunar Province, near the border with Pakistan, where entire mud brick villages were reduced to rubble within seconds. Over the span of just 3 days, the region was hit by 3 significant earthquakes. The strongest, recorded at magnitude 6.2, struck on Wednesday night, collapsing homes, schools, and mosques. Earlier tremors measuring around 6.0 and 5.8 had already weakened buildings, setting the stage for the catastrophic collapse that followed. Geologists confirmed the quakes were shallow, amplifying the violent shaking felt across Kunar, Nangarhar, and neighboring provinces. Survivors described the ground buckling beneath them, walls splitting apart, and people screaming as houses caved in. The destruction is staggering. In some districts, officials estimate that up to 80–90% of homes were destroyed. With most structures built from unreinforced clay and timber, entire neighborhoods vanished in moments. Rescue workers report entire families buried under collapsed roofs. Landslides triggered by the tremors blocked mountain roads, leaving many communities completely cut off. The Afghan Red Crescent warned that dozens of villages remain unreachable, and the death toll will almost certainly rise as access improves. Emergency response has been chaotic. Afghanistan's health system is already fragile, and hospitals in Kunar and Nangarhar are overwhelmed with casualties. Patients are being treated outdoors due to a shortage of beds, while doctors report critical shortages of blood, painkillers, and surgical supplies. Local residents have been forced to dig through rubble with their bare hands. Heavy rescue equipment is scarce, and helicopters are limited. Every minute counts, but we have almost nothing to save people with, one aid worker said. Politics has complicated the response. Sanctions on the Taliban government have left Afghanistan largely cut off from global financial systems, limiting both the scale and speed of foreign aid. Relief agencies warn that without immediate international support, food, clean water, tents, and medicine, the disaster could trigger a secondary humanitarian crisis. Already tens of thousands have been left homeless. Many survivors are sleeping in the open under plastic sheets, exposed to cold nights in the mountains. With autumn approaching, the risk of hypothermia and disease outbreaks is rising sharply. Afghanistan sits at the collision zone between the Indian and Eurasian tectonic plates, making it highly earthquake-prone. Similar quakes in 2022 and 2023 killed hundreds, but this disaster is by far the most lethal in recent memory. Experts warn that aftershocks may continue, further endangering unstable structures.